Here's a quick look at our Nissan Elgrand, which is at a full campervan conversion. The work was done by North Star Conversions, who are based on the Isle of Wight. It's a Japanese import and it's a 2004 model. It's the 3.5 litre V6 version, and you can see here the main modification is the pop-top roof that's been added. It's a standard type roof which has got the two vents on the sides and a window at the front. The only other change to the body of the vehicle was the 240 volt hookup point you can see here, which is for when you're on most UK campsites. So now moving to the inside of the van. The main modification here is the conversion to miles per hour from kilometers per hour, but everything else is standard. This particular model has the fold out screen, which is actually really useful for the side camera that you can see here. Very helpful when parking. The menus are in Japanese, which is a bit confusing at first, but you do get used to it. The main one we use here is the fuel economy. The whole top row of buttons actually are in Japanese, but I believe you can buy some English labels on eBay if you did want to convert those. Everything else here is standard, the heating controls and the CD player and mini disc player, which actually we don't use. So now moving on to the main part of the conversion. There's different layouts here that you can opt for. We went for this side conversion with the L-shaped units. The rock and roll bed here is wider than the standard type that you can get. Also the table here can be removed if needed. So now moving to the front. This is the Dometic 30 litre fridge. It's positioned here so that when the bed is fully extended it's not blocked in any way. It's a very useful size. It also gets very cold, and we've never had the temperature more than halfway when it's been full. This is the sink and single burner hob. They're small but very useful. Normally we cook outside anyway, so we don't need more than a single hob. This is connected to the water pump and the water container you will see later in the video. So now moving on to the electrics. On the right are two USB sockets, and on the left is a 12 volt accessory socket. These run off the leisure battery. The plug sockets below only work when you're on a 240 volt hookup. This is the control panel for the 12 volt electrics. It controls the water pump and lights. The fuses are also easily accessible here, and also you can check the voltage remaining in the battery. You can see from this angle that the storage units on the side are narrower than usual. But as mentioned, this is the wider bed, so when it's in the up position you get 3 seats with 3 seat belts, and when it's down you get almost a double sized bed. It's very comfortable and very easy to put up and down. Also here you can see that the van has curtains on all windows. So now moving to the rear of the van. When the seats are in their fully upright position it creates this ledge, which is very useful for storing items. Underneath the seats there's more storage space. You just need to remove the white panel to access. On the right there's some extra cubby holes for smaller items. The gas and water are accessible from the driver's side of the van. The gas bottle is locked in the container, and the water bottle can be filled from the outside, although it's a bit fiddly. Usually we take it out from inside of the van. The electrics you can see there are for the back of the fridge, and that's just open so the fridge can vent. Thanks for watching the very quick tour of the van. We hope to do a lot more detailed videos. Please subscribe if you'd like to see those. Also you can find us on Instagram on #ElgrandExplorers.